Hi guys, welcome back to Studio Hot Rods Restoration and Revelations. This week is really filled with a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to be focusing on what is a Restomod. Actually, what makes a Restomod a Restomod? You put fuel injection on an old carbureted car. Is that a Restomod? Where does it start? Where does it end? You know where hot rods came from, rat rods came from, and now Restomod. So we're going to dive deep into that, into some of our build process. We're also going to be doing some fine tuning on the Chevelle this week. Plus, Murph's going to be making us some food, and that wide body 71 Formula Firebird goes home. All right, let's get started. This week is going to be fun. Like, subscribe, follow along. Come out. It's a good car ride. Man, it's just a cool car. Wait till you see what I'm going to do to it. It ain't even fast yet, baby. What makes a Restomod a Restomod? Dakota digital gauges. Cool stereo, the upgraded stereo. Does that mean it's a Restomod? What's the rubber down? I think we can take them. I think we can take them in this bad boy. I'm tapping them! What makes a Restomod a Restomod? Is it a stereo? Is it Dakota digital gauges? I do not think so. Friends and family, here's what I think a true Restomod really is. Take the body off the chassis. Why? So now you can box and reinforce that chassis. Heck, you can buy a Roadster Shop chassis, you can buy a TCI chassis, you could buy our Morrison chassis. We actually make the OEM chassis a heck of a lot better than it ever was, and I'd put it up against any aftermarket chassis, to be honest with you. What you want to do is have a beautiful house on a great foundation, right? The foundation of this car now is gonna rock. We drop in that new power line with an LS and 575 horsepower, maybe even an LT4. It can handle it because it is prepped, it is ready to rock and roll. Now we can add in those QA1 coil-over suspension, we can add the big sway bars, rack and pinion steering, and that body and chassis are going to be able to handle all that new torque and all that new horsepower with that LS motor behind it. Okay, let's get outside and run a stock 69 small block car versus our prototype car and see how many G's we can get those bad boys to pull. You'll see. Come on, let's go for a ride. We are doing our first attempt at using the car as a lab. This screen is set up to measure G-force, so we're going to take a test ride. And this one, see how it's mounted right there to the dash, can't really move. Then we're going to run it in the same place, at the same spot, at the same time, over the same piece of road with an original suspension car. So what we're trying to do here is actually record data, so as we make changes and modifications to the suspension in it, whether it's adjustments on the shock, spring rate, whatever, we can measure, we can actually have data points that actually show us how our data is changing as we drive the car. We can actually measure linear force, and that's what we're going to do right now. This is called linear accelerometer. Can you read that or no? How the gyroscope does. Let's take a look at that. You should be able to measure how well we corner using a gyroscope. And here we go, give that a shot. Here comes the challenge, Murph. Whoa. Try it one more time. Well, it's kind of fun. And we are on private property. This is a testing area that we are zoned industrial. This is private property, so don't get nervous. We're not doing this on the roads. We're actually doing it in a place where it's totally safe, away from people, except for the apartment building over there. But usually they come out and clap. Here we go again. Slide out, Murph. Start test track. Hang on, Murph. Oh yeah, baby. That thing does that get it or what? Okay, there you go. Now let's go try it with the other one. Now we switch to the green, to Kermit, the green machine. I haven't named her yet. This orange one is definitely crushing it. Get it? Crushing it. All right, I'll see you in the other car. Okay. Basically, we got the same thing. Huh. What do you think? Different animal, huh, Murph? Now, I'm not saying this is a bad car. This is a great car. 1969, this is one of the coolest cars you could get. That's why I chase them. Essentially, the tires and front and rear are essentially the same. We're still on a 15-inch rim, and we have 275 R15s in the back and 235s up front. So basically the same tire combination. On the other ones are Cooper Cobras, and they're fresh, so it's a little better. And these are BF Goodrich Radial TAs. So the difference is very nominal. What the difference is going to be, though, is the way the body rolls and the sway bars that are both front and rear on the Orange Crush. So it's going to be interesting. I think I might slide right into you, just so you know. Okay, here we go. I'm just not feeling that comfortable going that fast with this thing. Okay, there. That's it. Oh. How you like it, Murph? You think it's gonna stick?
No, it doesn't feel like it is.
It doesn't. It's about. It's not gonna come over and give you a hug. No thanks. But thanks, but no thanks. It's a lot harder to control. Think about the safety issues involved with new technology versus old technology. I'm working my butt off in this thing, just trying to keep it going. Okay. All right, let's do this. There's trees at the end, so I don't want to go too fast. Come on, see if she can hold it. Ready? Oh, that's it. That's it. We'll see what we got. Oh, that was fun. Taking a burn with these two cool Chevelles. One, not a Restomod. Two, definitely a Restomod. Anyways, guess what? Driving Dallas cars makes me hungry. Let's go get some food. Murph had $100 to work with for this week's cook-off, and Fridays we feed the team. That's what we do. We get together, feed the team. Next week Sarah's got, I think she's got ace in the hole. Murph, it ain't fair. Let's go try out your food.
We just finished our shopping. $100 limit, correct? So let's look at where we're at. We first shopped at the lovely Angelo's, $78.98. Went to the Walmart, $13.24. So that leaves us with a whopping $6 and some change left. I'm thinking since we came in under budget, Mr. Boss Man, looks like you're getting me my basic white girl beverage. We are still $1 under budget. We gotta have that caffeine. We got prep work to do tonight. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna fry this up. Well, actually, sanitary. We're gonna clean our hands. I don't be frying up some chorizo, touching some raw meat right now, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands again, but let's start fresh. I'm also prepared to the point where I know we have an elderly customer that's going to be dining with us in the afternoon. You know, and his stomach's a little older, and I don't know if he can handle chorizo. So we're gonna get some ground beef going for him. Sizzle. Gonna give you a little bonus tech tip here, all right? Tech tip. Take a bowl, line it with some aluminum foil, and that's gonna catch our grease. We're gonna drain our grease in there, let it solidify, and then you just toss that stuff in the garbage. Tech tip. All right, we threw in some taco seasoning into the ground beef. Let that simmer a little bit, get all that taco seasoning juice in there. Chorizo's nice and browned up. I'm gonna make a pico de gallo. We're gonna put some cream cheese in there. We're gonna mix it up with a little bit of hot sauce, shredded cheese probably. Mix that all up in the cream cheese. Slice up some avocado, all that into the egg roll wrapper. We'll serve it with a side of salsa for dipping, some sour cream, and then we're gonna make some beans and rice. We'll do the beans and rice tomorrow. Tonight's all prep work of the hard stuff. So while our protein is chilling, we can get to making that pico de gallo. We'll just probably do that all in time lapse quick. Normally I would put jalapenos in there, but again, we're looking out. We want to make this work for everybody. Now, while we're letting things cool down, take the poochie for a much needed walk. Philadelphia cream cheese. In that goes. Kapow. In goes number 2. Avocado. Right in there. Taco Bell hot sauce, just a sprinkle of that. Just a little bit. Chihuahua in there. Okay. There we go. Now we got cream cheese, Chihuahua cheese, sharp cheddar. Pico. And our avocado cream cheese mixture. Get her in there. Now we're going to fold this part over. We're going to try and make it like an envelope. And then you roll said envelope together. Okay. Got the deep fryer warming up. Rice going. That's right, ladies. It's possible to be this intensely good looking and cook.
You up to number 2?
Yes.
Pete, how many you on?
5.
Chuck, how many you on?
2.
Brian?
This is 2.
Sometimes you gotta say, what the fork? Don't put that in there. I'm kidding. Do we spank with these? Alright, now that we ate, we're gonna go meet Robert. He's coming in today. We're gonna be delivering his 1971 wide body LT4 Formula Firebird. Oh yeah. So check it out. By the way, Sarah's cooking next week, and it's not fair. Big Money is giving her extra cash to make steak sandwiches. Me and Murph aren't happy about this. You know, we live with the budget, and we may die with the budget. But Sarah, who would have thunk? She gets extra money. All right, let's go see Robert. Love this build, man. This is a cool 71 Formula. Robert, be safe in this car, would you? That LT4 we put in there with the Tremec 6-speed hooked up with the wide body kit. See those fender flares? They are gorgeous. We had to because he wanted them big rims and little rubbers. So it's going to go around the track real fast. Sweet ride. Let's get ready to rock and roll. What's louder, this one or the wide body? Are you squinting?
Yeah.
That's pretty loud, isn't it?
Ooh.
Methanol injection, 800 horsepower at the rear wheels. And she sounds like it.
What was that?
Let's go back. I'm going to show you the wide body Firebird that's about to be picked up, but I'm hoping to go title with him and see if he can run with me. Robert that actually had us build on this LT4 1971 fire-breathing Formula Dragon. He's coming to pick it up today. He's bringing his family. He's going to give him his last rites, pray with him, they can stay safe. Things loud. It might be louder than mine. All right, why would a car be leaving here if it's not looking like it's finished? You know why? Because it's a fiberglass, fender flares, and steel. What happens when you get two dissimilar surfaces? Hot days, cold days, guess what? Steel moves at different rates than fiberglass. So a good solution for it that I came up with is I said, let's just get it wrapped. So it's actually tucked up, the bodywork's done on it, and it's going to a local place to make some Christmas presents. It's getting wrapped. That'd be cool. Anyways, he's gonna drive it over there. He's got now, came in with like a 350 gear, now he's like a 390 gear. This thing is fast. It's fast. I don't know, should we race? Can't do it on the road, but we can certainly go to the track. Oh, I'm ready. You know, it's a good day when the car goes home with the customer. kind of love it and hate it. It's good to work with Robert. He's been a great customer of ours. I love it when he brings his family. It's like a birthday. Yeah, it's like his birthday. He's getting his car.
Those are cool.
This is the second season we've actually gotten the honor to work on his car. The first season, we put the LT4 in it and the overdrive transmission. The next season was actually that wide body kit. That thing is absolutely gorgeous, and it's so loud. It's annoying loud. Speaking of annoying loud, I got 2015 Mustang. It's annoying loud. I go get that one, and we'll put them up next to each other and see which one actually sounds nastier. That'll be fun. We've said lots of prayers for Robert. I want him to be safe, have some fun, but what a pleasure to see him come out with the family and take that car out of here. Let's see what they sound like.
I think Robert won.
I think you won too.
You win.
You are.
Yes. All day. That's a lot last year. Wow.
Be safe. You know, and get used
Pick your spots. Yeah.
Pick your spots.
It's a totally different car.
It's a different car. And treat it like you don't know it.
Yeah.
You know?
This is like the fourth version of this car now. Since I've had it.
Oh yeah.
I had the original motor and the 3-speed. I had to go immediately. Then I had the motor last year. Yeah, the third version now.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good to see you.
See you too.
See you guys.
I'm going back up front so you can back up there.
All right. Good to see you.
Okay.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
Hit them all up with a shirt and we'll have the door. See this bad boy? I built this, I own this car. It's one of my first real true Restomods. I always had like Chevelles and Camaros, that kind of stuff, but I bought this car when I was 28 years old, 25 years old, 24 years old, in that range. When I first bought it, I put a 454 in it. I put my own suspension in it. Oh my gosh, did that turn out awful. Yeah, I found out the hard way, you don't mount your suspension going forwards, and the car is supposed to be like this, so when it goes like this, it goes like this. I'd hit the gas, it would go right turn, I hit the brake, it would take a left turn. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Anyways, you live and you learn. I have a point in this whole thing. It's like, I talk about the Restomods. Is this a Restomod car? Yeah, no. You learn a lot. I got big tires. Look at the back end, as you can see. They're kind of flat now, but I have big tires, narrowed rear end, coil-over suspension in front. Pretty cool. Actually, I have to light that up and let you see that. But in '96, I put in a fuel-injected 318, or is it 360? I think it's 318, out of a Jeep Grand Wagoneer because I wanted the fuel injection. 1996, I thought I was like the only person on the planet making a Restomod. Anyways, but let me tie this all together for you. The reason I'm showing you my old car is because you and me, right, can be Restomods too. I talk about the Bible a lot, and I talk about what it means to me to actually be a follower of Jesus, and that's something that's, you know, changed my life, right? So studying the Bible, and there's a great part I want to read to you. Love this verse of the Bible. In Galatians 5, it talks about, like, if somebody really is a believer and follows Jesus, what they should act like. So when I read this to you, I'm only thinking about myself. How do I act? How do I act towards other people? How do I operate in this crazy, messed up world that we live in? Not saying to judge other people, man. Take a look in the mirror and see who you are. But anyways, there's two things that there's, like, if you're not got the Spirit in you, it'll tell you what it looks like. And if you do have the Spirit in you, it'll tell you what it looks like. So let me show you. First is Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That's who I want to be as a Christ follower, because I think Jesus acted the same way. The other side of it is the acts of the sinful nature are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity, debauchery, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambitions, dissensions, factions, envy, drunkenness, orgies, and the like. Galatians 5, read that. Take a look in the mirror and see who you are. Don't judge other people. It actually says in the Bible. Don't judge other people, because you're going to be judged by the same measure. So I always used to look at that and go, I don't want to judge anybody, because I got my issues. Anyways, just like this old Restomod car, we grow, we change, we learn. Read this stuff. I'm going to keep reading about cars and about the Bible and about Jesus. All right, peace out. Enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys Really, really, really got some out of it. Like, share, follow along. And next week is going to be a good week. We keep going after this stuff. It's fun. We're actually going to be jumping hard and heavy into the Ghost Gray car. LT4, different trans. We're going to get it all together. All right. Like, subscribe, follow along. Peace out. See ya.